everybody, welcome to another quick video. Now today we found ourselves on the banks of the River Humber again, more specifically in a little place called Paull, with two L's. And what we're doing, we're going to wander down the shoreline for two reasons. One, we're looking for a sunset, and two, there's a couple of lighthouses down here. Now this basically is a completely unplanned, no idea what we're going to find, turned up, see what happens, and see what sort of shots we can get. So get a wander down and have a look, try and plan things a little bit before we get to the sunset moment. We've got about an hour to go and we'll see what we can see. So like I was saying, this is completely unplanned. We've got no idea what we're going to find because we've never been there. We've got no idea whether anything's going to work with the sunset. I mean, if I can just there's a chance it might not, we don't know. It's the sort of thing you've got to sort of play it by ear, because sunsets really 10% you might get a decent one, but occasionally you'll get an absolute fantastic one. Most of the time they're just a dud, but you don't know until you try. But we're hoping. It's like about a quarter of an hour walk from the van. I've got 12 to 100 on. I've actually got a little tiny tripod with me just in case, but I think most of it tonight is going to be handheld. There's a chance, if I can do it, I'll throw the drone up as well, get a couple of different shots from up there. But we'll see what comes out and roll the dice. Hopefully it'll come out nice and we'll get something actually sort of worthwhile. But I can't see this being one of those that I get like stacks and stacks of shots from. But if I can get a couple of nice ones, I'll be happy. As far as the actual sun going down goes, I've planned out roughly where it's going to be using the photographer's ephemeris. So I've got an idea it's going to be going down somewhere around that sort of area, maybe a little bit further over. So as far as planning goes, I've done that little bit, but that's literally, I've done that when we've sat here and worked out roughly what we've got. But just starting to come down towards the lighthouses now. They're known as the low lighthouses. You'll see why. It's not sort of big grand structures, but they're full of character. I've seen a couple of pictures of them before, so yeah, just coming up on them now. And obviously this entire coastline, sort of up in the Humber estuary, big sort of wartime things, there's lots of emplacements, so I can just see one up ahead. Don't really be able to put that into the shot. Don't know, but yeah, look at the two lighthouses. They almost look like little minions. It's quite funny. There are actually active lighthouses as well, so they are sort of running the lights. And it just helps with the navigation down the Humber, so it's, they do play quite an important role. But I think if I can get something in with one or the other, or even both, with a bit of the light that's coming in, you can see it's starting to do something. We're still a way off sunset yet, but keep an eye on things. And it'll come off and give us some nice sort of, even if it's just getting a nice glow on the lighthouses, I think it'll work quite well. But we're getting a little bit closer now, and yeah, I might even take a shot from here because it's a bit of a path going up to it, and I think it might work. So down at the lighthouses, and that one just there is what's known as the low lighthouse. Reason being, if I actually just spin you around a little bit, just over in the distance, just about there, is the high lighthouse, basically up on stilts. But you can see there's a little bit of a glow just forming on the lighthouse now already. I'll have a quick wander around so you can get some sort of different angles from it. And then sort of wander down to the lighthouse as well. But I think this might work. It might just work. There's some nice sort of subtle light coming through. The cloud's quite diffused. I've just spin you around now. You can see the cloud's actually diffusing things quite well. but if we're really lucky, that'll just turn to a lovely orangey colour and cast some nice light. Might not, but I'm hoping it's going to, and it'll give us something to play with. But yeah, take a couple of test shots and see what we can get from this area anyway. I'll have a quick wander down to the high lighthouse. So then, there's a chance this is going to come off, there's a chance it won't come off. I'm hoping there'll be a bit more colour, essentially, towards the lighthouse than what's going on behind, because there's a nice little bank of cloud coming. Yeah, it kind of ruins the effect, but I'm hoping we're going to get a bit of colour over the sky, sort of more sort of away from the sun. If it comes off, I'll be happy. If it doesn't, you know, these things happen. The moon did just pop out though, and I'm going to try and get a shot of the high lighthouse with the moon in the background. That might work as well, but yeah, some possibilities. We'll see what happens. Essentially, got to play it by ear and see what the conditions do. I mean, we're about, just have a quick look, we're about half hour from sunset, but as you can see over there, it's getting a bit grotty. It might do it, it might don't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But do a bit of a fly around with the drone. Got a couple of shots as well, which might work. But this is going to be a sort of snap and run, I think, because it's getting very, very cold. Now, I know it's been quite a sort of, I'll say a breezy weekend. It's been horrendously windy weekend. But what we've got now is basically the remnants of that. Things are sort of cooling down, and you still got that breeze, probably about a 10-mile-an-hour breeze, which you may be able to hear it on the mic, may not be able to. But if it's going to come across and get too cold, this will be a snap and run. Strange enough, I forgot my gloves this weekend, so yeah, cold fingers, not so good for cameras. But coming to the end of things now, so we're going to sort of do a bit more recceing, get a couple of sort of ideas of what we can do with the lighthouse. I mean, from this angle, it might work. I mean, it just depends what the sky's going to do. There's still little patches of blue that we can see around, so it might kick off, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is the sun going down, and well, that was it. Nothing. Well, as you can see, it went to a bit of a bust. Cloud really didn't do much. However, they might get a little bit of colour. A few little bits behind where the belt of Venus was going. Not too bad. But unfortunately, yeah, the rest of it didn't really pan out. Go grab another couple of shots as we're walking back. Because I don't know if you can make him out. The moon's just popping out there a little bit. Got a couple of shots as we go. Maybe get a couple of the sort of this old sort of wooden structures actually sort of in the bank. Might try and pull a few of those around. Do a few edits, and I'll pop a few up now for you. But if you enjoyed the video, despite the fact that it was completely unplanned, unknown what was going to happen, and well, looks like it didn't really happen. Yeah, give us a big thumbs up, and if you really have enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. But from, frankly, a very, very cold Humber side, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.